Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Damsel in Distress Tarot. This is going to be our weekly spiritual messages. I'm going to start with our animal guidance. We have some angel messages, keepers of the light, and the Starseed Oracle. Having a brain fart this morning. It feels like a Monday to me. All right, let's see what messages we have from our animal guides. What do we need to know this week for our spiritual guidance and advice? Start with red squirrel. Gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through a coming change. So obviously, if you pay attention to anything going on in the world, there's lots of craziness going on. So this tells you not to panic. Just gather the things that you need. If you can't gather a bunch right now, gather what you can. And so it'll help you get through whatever is coming. Butterfly, delight in life and embrace change as the source of your creativity. So this card signals transformation, also being creative. So if there's a creative outlet that you enjoy, whether it's reading, writing, painting, some sort of artistic venture, do those things. Those raise your vibration and it helps you find like happiness in your life. So do the things that you love. It'll also help raise your vibration. Wild boar, whatever tradition or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. So this card really signals that others might be putting unfair tasks on you or unfair expectations of you on you. So this is a card signaling that you need to be true to yourself. If something doesn't feel right, if you feel like you're being pressured to do something that you really feel doesn't fit for you, then you need to stand your ground and you need to be true to yourself. What else do we need to know? Water buffalo, face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. So this tells you you're going to have to face your fears and dig deep and find some courage. Face things head on. Don't run from any challenges. Let's get one more from our animals. All right, orangutan, working to live joyously, not living to work. So you need to do something that brings you joy in life. And if you are only working so that you can pay the bills and you're not really living and you're not really enjoying life anymore, then maybe there needs to be a change somewhere, because we are here to experience joy and happiness and all the things that the divine put us here to experience at a soul level. We are not here solely just to work. So that's what we have for our animal messages. Let's do our keepers of the light next. Thank you, angels, ascended masters. What do we need to know? Lady Nadia, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So this is a card signaling that you not only need to connect to the divine source, spirit, God, the universe, but you also need to connect to your heart space. So this is a card telling you that it's time to give and receive love equally. So what you're putting out should be what is coming back to you and vice versa. Commander Ashtar, a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. So this is somebody who was very brave and would lead an intergalactic battle, I think is what this guy was. This is also something that would signal that you're going to have to lead by example. So if you want others to be able to follow the example that you're leading, you have to show them what is expected or what they need to do. All right, what else do we need to know? Dwal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time into happiness. So this is all part of the divine plan for our lives. All the obstacles that we go through, all the challenges that we face, it's all part of the plan. It's meant to teach us things at a soul level. So remember that you are on a path and take one step at a time into your happiness. All right, faith. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. So if you can't see the light in the darkness, that means you are the light for somebody else. And my camera is acting crazy again. So this is something telling you that it's really important that you stay calm, that you trust the good in others, even when it doesn't feel like there's a lot of good in the world. Sometimes there is. So trust that and see the light in the world. Let's get one more. Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share, so follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. So we all have gifts, spiritual gifts that we are born with here, and this is something that we need to use. If there's a reason why we're here, there's a reason why we have the gifts that we do. So if you are trying to teach others, for example, this is telling you that you have something important to share and you need to follow that nudging or that call. Don't let anything stop you from your divine purpose. All right, let's get some angel guidance. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know today for our spiritual messages? Spirits, angels, guardians, ancestors. Thank you. Vulnerability and freedom. I love this card. So this card symbolizes that with vulnerability being your true authentic self, it releases you from the ties that bind, so to speak. This is also a card that would signal that with that vulnerability, it brings freedom to be who you truly are, your true authentic self. So whether there's quirks or things that you don't like about yourself, whether it's something that you felt shame for a very long time in your life from, this is a card that would signal that you need to release all those things that are holding you back. And with being your true authentic self and shining your light, you become who you were truly meant to be. It gives you a sense of freedom. Blessings and abundance are trying to be delivered by the divine. There's something that needs to change in your life that you need to embrace first. There's some sort of call to action that you need to do in order to get to that place. They're trying to give you what you're asking for, it feels like, but there's something that you either are hesitating on or you haven't done yet in order to get there. Intuition and downloads. Spirit will give you all sorts of different inklings of things that they want you to do or that they need you to do. So you might be having really vivid dreams, you might be having downloads or like deja vu moments, or a sudden knowing of something that you just know that that's the answer. So pay attention to those clues. Let's see, looking at the other cards here. You might be like a rebel or a tradition breaker in your life, like the black sheep of your family. And they want you to know that you're going to have to start by taking the first step. You're hesitating on taking the first step. It's all in divine timing. So all that really means is that things will unfold exactly as Spirit needs them to. So you have to be patient with the timing that it takes. If it's divine timing in effect, then it'll only happen when it's truly meant to. It'll be the perfect time. So stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit that you are. Expect miracles. Love this card. Miracles happen every day. So it's whether or not we truly accept them or whether or not we're open to receive them. So that comes out, and blessing and abundance also came out. So expect miracles. You're going to be receiving some sort of sign or sudden aha moment that's going to show you the path that you need to take in this journey. We're going to get one more from the angels. All right, we have a no. So anytime that Spirit gives us a no, it's because there's something better going to take its place. So they will only give you a no to protect you or to keep you from harm. So this is telling you that if you've received a no in any place that you were really hoping for something positive, it's because they're going to give you something better. And guardian angels always stand close. If you need assistance, all you need to do is ask them to help you. We are sent here with free will, meaning that they can't intervene unless it is something that will alter our path significantly. So you do have to ask the angels for assistance. All right, let's get some starseed messages today. What do we have from our starseeds? What do we need to know? Starseed messages. Thank you. You've got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So remember that you are always loved by the divine. This is also a card that would signal things like codependency. So you may need some strong boundaries. You may need to rely more on source or yourself and let go of the codependency. If there's people in your life that walk all over you, you need very strong boundaries in order to go forward. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So something that a cousin of mine actually had me look up was called cartomancy or something like that. I'll have to look up the actual name. Anyways, it's where your birth chart is put over the earth, and the lines on the earth of your birth chart will actually intersect certain places that you might be drawn to. So certain places might be calling to you. Maybe it's a bucket list that you've always wanted to visit a certain place, or you feel drawn to a certain place on the planet and you don't know why. Trust where you're led. There is something trying to unfold, or some sort of hidden knowledge that being near that place will actually open that up for you, or visiting that place will give you some sort of insight. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. This is really a cool card. It comes out with intuition and downloads and dharma unfolding and wild boar. Whatever tradition or others expect of you, only yourself be true. So this card is telling you to be true to yourself. embrace your uniqueness, your multifaceted, unique nature, and be who you are called to be. It's going to take courage to do that. It's sometimes a lifelong battle for some of us to be able to be our true selves, but it's really important to embrace who we are. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. It's time to look a little deeper. This is a card telling you that you can tap into your Akashic records, your intuition, source, the divine at any given time. There's plenty of wisdom and knowledge to be had or to be learned if you explore those things, but it happens in divine timing. Keep the faith. Higher Earth, longing for home and homesick for the stars. So if you're a true star seed, you may feel like you have never fit in here. You might feel like a fish out of water, so to speak. This is also a card that would signal that you might feel homesick. You want to go home. This place doesn't feel like home. It feels very unfriendly, very difficult at times. So if you're a true star seed, you will always have that longing because we come from other realms and we come from the stars. So you're always going to have that longing until we leave this planet and go home. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So this card tells you that you are protected by the divine always. Trust that you are always protected, and know that if you need assistance, that all you need to do is ask. Let's get one more. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So we live many different lives on this planet, and this is something telling you that you will remember it. It's all coming back to me now is what I'm hearing in my head. So you will start to wake those gifts up over time. You will start to develop the things you need to. You will meet the right people in divine timing. You will be in the right place at the right time. So trust where you're led and know that those memories and gifts will come back to you because you have done this before. All right, that's what we have for our spiritual gifts, guys, for the week. Hope it helps. We'll see you soon.